All right, and we are live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Market Trading. I am your host, Tone Vays, coming to you live from an airport. I haven't been traveling much this year. I mean, this year I've only been in Miami, Panama, and New York. That was it. I was supposed to be in Mexico right now. I feel really bad not making the Mexico event. Shout out to Jimmy G, Mechanic, and several other people. Peter Todd, I think, is there. Uh, yeah, really cool event. I could not make it, just had too much going on. I am heading home. I am going to Panama, and I'll see you guys in Panama. Those of you that are in Panama. All right, let's go to the charts. Flight boards in. Actually, when the hell does my flight board? I should know this stuff, right? Before I start streaming. Oh, shit. Okay, so flight boards in exactly 20 minutes, but the terminal is right across from the lounge. So I'm good. I'm good for at least 30 minutes or so. Let's go. Let's go to the charts. Maybe 20 minutes. Let's not push it. I like getting on the plane early. I like sitting down, settling in, and just putting on my headphones and be done with it. Always get the window seat. I always sit at the window. I'd rather be the asshole getting people to get up for me to go to the bathroom than the other way around. Always go for the window seat. All right. Mel is by the pool in Miami. Mel, I'll be in Miami. I'll come into Miami on the 6th. I probably shouldn't announce it, right? Like this way. I mean, this way the FBI will be there waiting for me at the airport. I always get the special treatment whenever I fly back to the US. I'll be in Miami on the 6th. I know it's the day of the F1. I avoid full body scanners. I've maybe gotten a full body scanning machine. I've done it maybe 2 to 3 times in the last decade. I almost never do them. I mean, there has to be some crazy circumstances for me to go through a full body scanner. I get the pat downs. I don't have global entry. I don't have TSA pre-check for multiple reasons. One of them is I'm actually more lazy than to get it done. But no, I get the pat downs all the time. Actually, I avoid the pat downs. I fly so much that 50% of the time I don't have TSA pre-check, but I still avoid the pat. I managed to go through the metal detectors 50% of the time, but that's because I'm an expert at travel. All right, guys, hold on one second. All right, it's crazy. I'm allergic to something in this lounge. All right, long-term chart. Let's go to the charts. We got 15 minutes for flight boards. I always shoot from the airport. Like, what else am I going to do at the airport? I mean, this is like the most convenient. Like, you're just bored at the airport. There's nothing to do. So I stream. Am I speaking at Bitcoin Miami? I've never spoken at Bitcoin Miami. Literally ever. No, I'm going to be in Japan. I will not be at Bitcoin Miami. There's a conference in Japan. They asked me to speak, and I will be in Japan. I should pull up the website to that conference. I'll do it tomorrow. Okay. Long-term view. I think we're going to be following the pink path. I just don't see us going to 60,000 in the beginning of the summer. So I think we're going to follow the pink path which is good. I mean, it's a little, you have to wait for your new all-time high, but I think it'll add another 100K to the top. Watch Fox at the airport. They would never show Fox at the airport. You guys crazy? It's only CNN at the airport. Do I plan to come back to Romania? Honestly, I have no plans to come back to Romania. I want to go to like Croatia. I want to go to Hungary. I want to go to other countries in that region, which I've never been to. So Romania is going to be rough. I will need one hell of a reason to go back to Romania. I know the girls are pretty, but I'm going to need one hell of a reason to go back to Romania. Our allocation, the allocation remains at 100%. We are 2 days to go in the current candle. The current candle is above all the moving averages, but one of the moving averages is declining and it's below another. But I think this situation will rectify itself as long as Bitcoin price remains above 29,000. Next candle, that moving average will start to go up fairly fast. That's only a 3-day moving average versus a 9-day moving average, and I'm still concerned about the position. The financial summit is coming to the UAE. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Man, I'm really trying to get this to 1,000 subscribers. If you are not yet subscribed to the Financial Summit YouTube channel, please subscribe to this channel. Trying to get to 1,000. Oh, let's not go into DMs. It's always a bad idea for Tone to open his DMs on Twitter or any other medium. Unconfiscatable coming to Las Vegas, December 7 and 8. Come join us there. Man, I gotta close these links. This is the court case. I really want to do a Bitcoin law review. I'll probably do it this summer from my cabin. I like doing the law review from the cabin. It's fun. Daily chart. Yesterday got salvaged very, very nicely. Today is a little bit of a pullback. Nothing to really worry about. Bitcoin price handled the moving average beautifully. What incredible support the 50-day moving average has been. The 50-day moving average plus the MRI really turned the price around. And I was starting to get concerned. And sometimes you just got to trust the TA and don't worry about the rest. We are above the prior swing highs. I'm actually going to get rid of this line. Oh, did not mean to hit that button. The hell did I just do? That line is no longer needed. It's just cluttering the charts. The bearish path did not materialize, so we're going to go ahead and delete it. Not necessary. We were able to avoid the bearish path. And look how perfectly we followed the bullish pessimistic path versus the bullish optimistic path. Awesome, right? What are my thoughts on NEO? What's NEO? Is that a shitcoin or is that a stock?
Stock.
NIO?
Yeah.
Stock?
Sounds like a shit phone.
Yeah. Clearly, you see I have a YouTube channel. Yeah.
Say it's good stuff.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
You're live?
Yeah.
Really cool.
Chatting with people live here.
Really cool.
Yeah, it's a fairly laid back channel. That one, that's me.
Oh, sweet, man. Are they saying anything about XRP?
Oh God, no. Oh man. Oh, XRP, yeah, it's a nightmare. you Google my name and XRP, I've been talking shit about it for like 7 years.
You're never gonna come back.
No. All right, so Bitcoin's doing well. I don't mind today's a little pullback. We got to look at the stock market. It's super correlated with the stock market. So we'll get to that in a second. This is our 4-hour chart. The 4-hour chart is pulling back a little bit right into the moving averages, and it's not a big deal. Once again, GBTC, no comment today. We'll take a look at it next week. Oil. Look at the oil bounce right off the MRI buy. As I said yesterday, don't underestimate the MRI buy. Oil is rallying nicely today. And that was it. The US government had 2 days to refill the strategic oil reserve. And I guarantee you they failed. Instead, they are probably selling more strategic oil reserve, which is a disaster for the US government. Natural gas, we are getting very, very close to a breakout in natural gas. I keep an eye on this as well, very, very closely. If you look at the long-term chart of natural gas, it doesn't go to these areas very often. Here's natural gas going back to basically the 90s. And we weren't as low as it usually gets, but we're low enough. We reversed from this area back in 2012. We're reversed from slightly lower than this area in 2016. We're reversed and slightly lower than that in 2020, but 2020 was a weird year. And here we are again. So Europe, since Germany decided to ban their nuclear power and didn't have any problems with the US destroying their pipeline of natural gas from Russia, instead of chopping down every tree for heat in Germany, they decided to change the regulation on natural gas, and it's no longer considered a fossil fuel for some crazy reason. It is now considered green energy, and they're going to be importing a lot of natural gas from other places. So seriously keep an eye on natural gas, because I think the low for natural gas is very likely in, even though from a technical analysis perspective, I don't like double bottoms. But once natural gas breaks the $2.50 area, the moving averages cross over. Very, very likely natural gas is going to go back to the highs, along with oil. I know I've been wrong on oil for about a year, but I'm still very bullish on oil, and we will recover on oil. Gold is pulling back a little bit. Again, I am bullish on gold, but the best you can hope for on gold is a 50% upside to $3,000. Right now, it can correct all the way down to 19.5. You guys know how much I hate silver, but gold's got a shot at going to 3K, but that's only a 50% move. Bitcoin has a way greater chance of going to a new all-time high from here, which is over 100K before gold even gets to 3,000. But gold's definitely bullish. If you have those gold coins, don't rush out and sell them. S&P 500, wow, what a recovery. I don't know who reported earnings yesterday. Huge recovery yesterday. I was just too busy to pay attention to the market after my morning video. The S&P 500 is looking incredible. As you guys know, I've been bullish the S&P 500 for quite a while. And I'm one of the few bulls in the S&P 500. I am still expecting all-time highs, if not this year, then next year on the stock market. And on a weekly scale, looks amazing. Looks really, really good. It still has to, get a little bit higher. Next week's going to be huge with FOMC, with the Fed funds rate. Let's take a look at what the expectation is for the Fed funds rate. The Fed funds, 90% expectation of a 25 basis point rate hike, and the market is handling it just fine. I am very bullish on the stock market. I mean, there is a prior swing high back from August 22. We do have to get above that at 4,275. But right now, it's looking bullish, and it's business as usual for the S&P. the correlation between Bitcoin and the S&P 500. Today could be the highest close in the S&P since August of 22. That is really cool, actually. Let me see what the closes are here. 4151. 4151. What do we get over here? 4157. Let's say 58. 417.9. 4161. Yeah. So if the market closes today, it's only an hour and a half to go before close. So if the market closes strong today, that is the highest closing price for the S&P on a daily scale since August of 2022. That is huge. That is a very, very bullish sign. We have now had multiple higher lows, and this would be a brand new higher high. This is why I've been bullish on the S&P 500 for going on six months now, basically, since October of last year. And this looks great. Okay, somebody wanted me to look at NIO. We can look at Ethereum since I have the chart up. I want to make sure it's still going down. It is. Good. NIO.
What's that good?
I hate shitcoins.
Ethereum shitcoin? Sell it?
Yes. Please.
Just keep loading on Bitcoin?
Yes. Yes, keep loading on Bitcoin. I mean, you can trade it, right? So Bitcoin is something you can hold. Bitcoin is something you can hold.
Yeah.
Ethereum is something you trade.
Yeah.
So I've been trading for about 20 years. And like I used to trade.
That's what I do. You're 100% right. I'm really bullish. I'm $100 away.
Yeah, me too. I've been for a while.
There's some really good ones out there that are going LNG. Sorry. No,
no, you're good. You're good.
No,
You should come on the stream. I'll give you a second mic. You can give your thoughts.
Yeah. There's gonna be some awesome stuff. But, that Nord Stream you talked about.
Oh man, half my audience loves it when I talk politics. The other half hates it. Yeah, I'm still live. If you want to be on camera, grab a seat. There's your microphone. There's our camera. We gotta get
Hilarious spot for this.
Oh, where are you flying to?
So I am going back to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Just moved from
it's two ways. There you go. It's cool. Perfect. Pittsburgh. I'm in Pittsburgh. I have a trailer. I have a little cabin up in North Pennsylvania, up in over in like Poconos area.
Oh yeah.
So I'm in PA quite a bit.
It's amazing.
I split my time between Miami, Panama, and New York.
Awesome.
Okay, well, let me just change this.
I thought you, when you said shitcoin and this and that, I thought you'd just be just talking crypto. Then you start getting into stocks, and I said, this guy actually knows what the hell he's talking about.
Yeah, I do both.
I'm extremely bullish on oil and gas and our natural resources.
Yeah. So I'm bullish the commodity sector right now. I'm super bearish government bonds. Anyone in government bonds, any government, doesn't matter whether it's U.S. government, any government, bad idea. So what's your portfolio looking like these days?
We are extremely heavy in anything in midstream oil and gas. So anyone that's doing pipelines and any processing of natural gas and its liquids. Really big one right now is Energy Transfer. Stock tickers ET. Been holding for about 4 years. Got down.
I'm looking at ET. Oh, by the way, I'm looking at NIO right now. It looks like I've looked at it in the past.
Yeah.
I would expect that wow, I haven't looked at this in forever. I don't know what is NIO.
We were early on it. It's like the Chinese Tesla.
Oh, that's right.
Really early on it, and it was a couple dollars, and then ran up in 21, and I exited that mid 21. So.
Oh, nice.
I just don't know what they're a little bit earlier than it was a little early. I didn't time it perfect. Yeah,
better early than late.
I know.
So I treat like anything other than Bitcoin I treat it like stocks. Like I've traded stocks. Like I'm a TA guy. So I've traded companies. I had no idea what the company did. I didn't even know what the ticker stood for, but I'd see something in the chart and I'll take the trade for a few weeks. So I treat like all altcoins the same way. Like there's nothing wrong with trading Ethereum, but do not hold it long term. That thing can go to zero in a minute, just like anything else, like Doge, like whatever. So the reason why this line is here is because I probably would have expected NIO to bounce right off the line, right off the previous swing high.
Right.
You have a the IPO swing high, or this one is even better. But right now, this thing is looking like a total disaster. I would not touch this. I would look. I buy strength and I sell weakness. I would not short this because it's way too cheap. I don't short stocks under $25. But right here, this looks like a total disaster. I don't see it turning around anytime soon.
And why do you see that disaster? Just your baseline
technical analysis.
Okay.
From a TA perspective, I would wait. Like if we look at a chart of natural gas, it looks in a similar way. So natural gas right here, I wouldn't touch natural gas. But now that we're above both moving averages, we're breaking prior swing highs. Now I'm interested in natural gas. I don't like to guess the bottom. I'd rather be a little bit late.
Yeah.
But right.
Yeah. Right.
All right. So what was the other stock you mentioned?
ET, Energy Transfer. What they do is they build assets. And for those,
I love the chart.
Those of you not familiar with, I've been pretty long on this because their dividend yield is incredible. If you pull that up for the viewers, the dividend's incredible.
I don't know how I could pull that up, but they'll trust your word for it.
Yeah.
But I love the chart, guys. This thing has been like in a nice, steady up.
Very steady, very good management too.
I really like it. I still like the bullish nature of it. They survived the 20. What the hell happened in 2015?
So they went through a couple acquisitions that were good, and then a couple acquisitions that didn't work. They tried to do a major buyout, and it didn't work out for them. So they've made some really good acquisitions of recently of assets that also give these kind of companies takeaways to more overseas assets and a lot of liquefied natural gas too. So like you mentioned earlier in Europe.
Nice. Let me go back to NIO for a second because the person that asked about it actually, he said, look at it on a monthly chart. So right here, this is my own indicator with the numbers. And you see this thing right here with the red arrow. This comes in real time on the candle. And then the guy said, I asked you about it because he sold right here on my indicator.
Wow. Very cool.
So right now I got a buy arrow coming up. Hey,
good guy to follow right here.
Hey, Agartha, next month, man. So if you sold right at the top, next month, you're going to have a nice green arrow coming in. So if this thing is below $7 next month, you may want to consider getting back into this thing. On a daily scale, I wouldn't touch it. Though on a daily scale, you're also going to have an MRI buy coming in tomorrow. On a weekly scale, I wouldn't touch it, but on a monthly scale, maybe at the end of next month, if it makes a really clean crash low, could be an opportunity there. I don't know. China's been iffy. Their return from their retarded zero COVID policy has not been well.
No.
We probably kept the insane zero COVID policy too long.
Kind of scares me right now.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, I've lost a lot of subscribers. So I've gone, so throughout the last 4 years, where did it start? I was pro-Trump into the election. I was on January 6th at the Capitol protesting.
Wow.
That didn't go very well. And then I went full anti-lockdown, anti-mask, anti-COVID insanity.
I just moved out of California. So I just moved out of Newport Beach.
I refer to it as the People's Communist Republic of California.
Yeah, but the weather is incredible, as you know.
It is.
Yeah,
it is.
It's true.
I mean, so my following has been dwindling, and
but that's what they want.
And then more recently, the whole Russia-Ukraine situation has not gotten me any favors.
Really?
And I'm
You're a pretty honest guy.
And I'm half Russian, half Ukrainian.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I speak fluent Russian.
I'm a Lebanese Jew, so it's it's a crazy mix as well. So two countries that don't really like each other.
Yeah, my views on the Russia-Ukraine situation has not been, let's say, in the mainstream.
Yes. Yeah.
But yeah, so that's that's been my my political movements here.
Yep. But I love how you read a
is
candle chart, though. That's
This
pretty.
is a very anti-Vogue channel.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I do have a flight to catch.
Yes. All right. Great meeting you.
Likewise.
Thank you.
I'll give you my number.
Yeah. Sounds good.
You work for a firm? You work for a fund?
What's that?
You work for a fund?
Yeah. Large one on it.
Grab that. Oh yeah. How big's the fund?
Pretty big. Yeah.
What's your role?
International.
Oh, no, your personal, like, are you a portfolio manager? Like, are you an analyst, researcher? What's your role in the fund? You're a PM?
No, just work for my reporter.
Oh, no. All right, guys. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all on the next one.